Well, we made it to another bridge. Let's see which one this one is. I'm not really sure, but I'm about to look it up on my phone. We're gonna idle on through it. See what checkpoint we at right quick. So I just hit Stokes Bridge Road. That's what that is. Stokes Bridge Road, and it's 8:32. Whatever good timing that is. But I'm gonna continue on down. Hit you at the next road mark. Just pulled up on Mars Oldsfield. That's what they call it. So it's like an intermediary point between Colleton and Givhans Ferry. A little bit closer to Givhans Ferry than Colleton. But a lot of people put in at the Mars Oldsfield to go tubing. So a lot of people will come to Mars Oldsfield and with those big old floating tubes, and they'll float from Mars Oldsfield down to Givhans Ferry State Park and take out right there at the sandbar at Givhans Ferry. Me personally, I've seen too much stuff in this river to float it. I saw an alligator late yesterday afternoon. I don't even know if I told y'all that. But if I'm gonna be in it, I'm gonna be in a canoe, a kayak, or a john boat. I ain't floating it in an inner tube. And I ain't scared or nothing. Like I said, there's just too many other things that you could have for a vesicle to do your river trip in than a tube. But to each their own. If it was in a big group, it probably would be fun. But you really have to make sure it's a good day. And it takes a while to flow down there. So, I mean, it's a good little distance. But it's 8:56 now, so I'm making pretty good time. My shoulders are definitely sore. I could use a massage. But we're going to keep trucking it on down. I'll bring you up when we get to Givhans Ferry. So one of the things I did want to show, check out these bluff walls. This is down towards the Givhans Ferry area. And like I said, you get these big giant limestone walls, and they're pretty cool. We've caught catfish on them, I ain't even gonna lie to you. We tied up underneath them, especially when it gets real hot. I think we tied up to that tree exactly, me and my grandpa one time. And we've caught channel cats and stuff underneath it. And it's deep right here. Like, I don't have a depth finder. I mean, I have a depth finder, but it's old, and the transducers broke off the back because you see me jumping logs all the time. So I don't ever even use a depth finder in this boat, but it is deep. And check that out. Somebody didn't cut a stair. It's a stairway to heaven right there. Anyways, to their house. I got you. But I thought that was pretty cool. These big giant granite walls. So what happens is the river kind of flows down this way to a point, and then it's almost like it hits these granite walls and it rediverts the direction of the river, and then it juts down. So like, if you see the river here, the river's been flowing quite well up to this point, and then here it's like it almost stops. And I feel like that granite, or not granite, but that limestone wall right there is a big part of why it just stops and slows down, because it pushes it to change the direction and it widens out and everything. Because otherwise it's pretty channeled, and like I said, you've seen in some of my other videos, it's like flowing. So anyways, figured I'd show you that. We're almost at Givhans Ferry, so that's what I'll show you next. Well, I said Colleton, or Givhans was what I was going to show you, but here's more of them big giant walls right there. So it goes way up there. Like, if you were stranded down here, you couldn't get to that side, there's no way that you could like climb that wall to get up there. And, like, it might not look that big. Let me see if I can get alongside of it. But I mean, like, it's up there. So I mean, it's as sheer as can be. So I mean, it's tall. I mean, you don't see mountainous stuff like that down here in the low country, but pretty cool. Anyways, here's Givhans Ferry. So actually, like, the wall that I was just recording is right here at Givhans Ferry. There's the sandy bank right there where you can swim. It's a nice sandy bank. If it was later in the day and hotter, I'd probably go out for it. They even got a set of restrooms down there, but my stomach's good right now, so we're gonna keep putting on. Got a couple fellas swimming, and yeah, it's 9:17, and I've made it to Givhans Ferry. It's a little over an hour, about an hour and 20 minutes run from Colleton State Park to Givhans Ferry. Show you the bridge. There's the bridge. Be underneath that bridge. That bridge is 61. Highway 61. So, closing in, like I said, on Edisto Beach. Don't have a whole lot of service, but I am going to call this video here. and then you'll have to come back for another video, see another update. So y'all pray for me. Appreciate you watching. Lord willing, I'll see you here in just a bit.